Hey everyone! In today's session, we're going to be covering off some stretches to open up and release the neck, the shoulders, and an achy spine. So I heard some comments in Instagram from you that these are some areas that are really bugging you right now. Probably a lot of it is from either standing too much or maybe sitting too much or maybe a bit of both. So we're going to spend some time to really get everything opened. As you're going through this, I want you to think about really trying to be open here in the chest and trying to get those shoulders down. So often when our shoulders are tight, we start kind of bring the shoulders up close towards our ears. So I want you to just think about actively opening up here and just breathing through the exercises. So when you're ready, let's get started. All right, to get started, I want you to come into a comfortable seated position. You can do this cross-legged. If cross-legged isn't feeling good, you can always put one of the feet or the legs kind of right in front of the other. You can also sit on top of a block, or maybe even putting something sort of right behind the seat to give you a little bit of extra lift in the spine. So that could be like a towel, a pillow, a bolster if you have one, anything like that. Even if you have a meditation pillow, you could do that. What else did I want to say? Or you can go on your shins, which is totally fine. So just find something that you can hold. We're doing quite a bit seated today, so just find something that is going to work for you. So when you're ready, what we're going to do is take our hands, place them on the knees, and from here, we're going to bring our chin to our chest. Now, again, I want you to open up here in the chest and really think about bringing those shoulders down. So from here, what we're going to do is just do a few breaths, just holding this here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to start moving our head over to the left-hand side, very, very slowly, maybe even gazing behind the shoulder here, and then let's slowly come around back to the other side. Now I want you to go nice and slow here, really observing how you're feeling in the neck, how you're feeling in the shoulders. Notice if you feel more tension in the sides, maybe you feel more tension in the back. Just paying attention, these micro movements here, just breathing through this, going at your own pace, going as slowly as feels good for your neck. We're going to do a few more like this. And we'll do one more. All right, from here, bringing that head back to neutral, maybe shaking this out a little bit. Let's do a few shoulder rolls. So just bringing the shoulders backwards, going nice and slowly. Just try to see what this feels like. Going nice and slow, moving those shoulders, getting a little bit of mobility going here, and then maybe going forwards. Just seeing what this feels like. Let's do a few shoulder shrugs as well. So what I want you to do is bring those shoulders really close up to the neck, to the ears, hold, and then release. Let's do that 2 more times. So bring up, hold, and release. 1 more time. Bring them up, hold, and release. All right, shaking that out. From here, I want you to take your right hand and place it behind the back of your neck. So from here, you're going to, again, open up through the shoulders here. We're going to take the left hand and put it under our leg, under our glute, just something to help bring that shoulder downwards. Now from here, I want you to open up in the chest, and we're going to gaze just past this knee here. So we're going to hold this for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 1 more here. Inhale and exhale. From here, just shaking that out a little bit, maybe even twisting out the wrists here, shaking them out. And then let's go to the other side. So taking the left palm behind the neck again, opening up here, elbow is towards the ceiling, towards the sky, and then taking the right hand, again placing it under your body just to help bring that shoulder down again. Gaze is going to be at the opposite knee. So again, just holding here. We're going to hold this for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. From here, slowly releasing, just shaking everything out. From here, what I want you to do is take your oh my gosh, your feet and pointing those knees to the ceiling. From here, we're going to go into what is called chicken stretch. So I want you to take your left hand, turn it around, and the palm is going to go to your side rib. Then what you're going to do is take that elbow on the inside of the knee, and we're going to do this on the other side. This definitely feels and looks pretty awkward, but it's really good to open up in the shoulders. So what I want you to do is take those knees and start pushing them inwards, using those knees as a bit of resistance to help open up those shoulders just a little bit more. Be kind to yourself here, so don't take this too hard. Just a nice stretch in the back of your shoulders. So we're going to hold this for 3. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. From here, just shaking everything out. Now coming back to your seated position, we're going to go into a seated twist. So what I want you to do is take your right palm, place it behind the back. Now lengthen here through the spine. Try and get nice and tall. Think about nice straight spine. And taking the left palm, and it's going to just go outside of the leg. So you can do this on shins if that feels good. And what we're going to do is just using this hand to help twist you a little bit to the side and looking past the shoulder. So we're going to hold this again, 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming back to center, and let's go to the other side. So bringing left palm hand behind you, lengthening here in the spine, taking that right hand outside of the body and using it to help you twist just a little bit deeper here. Looking behind the shoulder, breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath. Inhale and exhale. Coming back to center. Now we're going to put our arms in a bit of a W shape. So I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see what my shoulder looks like. So what we're going to do is kind of come back and then come forward. So this is a shoulder mobility exercise. Depending on how stiff your shoulders are, you might find that you're not getting as much movement as you might expect. So just keep on doing that exercise because it just means you've lost a little bit of mobility in your shoulders. So this one's really good for that, especially if our shoulders are really tight. So coming back into this W shape, we're going to come back and then forward. So we're going to do this for 5. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And that's 5. Just shaking it out. We're going to do that one more time. So coming back into that W, we're going to hold this for 5, or do this for 5. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. So again, just shaking that out. From here, let's go into our cat and our cows. So coming to tabletop, just to release the spine a little bit here. So starting in cat, arcing that spine. And then coming down to cow, letting everything fall down towards the mat. Coming back up, arcing the spine to cat, and then coming down into cow. Now just doing this at your own pace, inhaling and exhaling. Really trying to release the spine here. Taking this as active or as passive as is feeling good. All right, so from here, I want to do another shoulder mobility exercise. So staying in tabletop, we're going to make sure that the shoulders are stacked on top of the wrists. And from here, what we're going to do is keeping those arms straight and the elbow creases together, we're going to just come down and up. So again, this will really depend on how stiff your shoulders are. If they are very stiff, then you may not experience as much movement, but the more you work on this, this mobility exercise, the more you're going to feel this and the more movement you'll have. So we're going to do this for 5 again. So coming down and back up, that's 1, down and back up, that's 2, down and back up, that's 3, down and back up, that's 4, down and back up, that's 5. Coming back on the heels, maybe just letting go of the wrists here, maybe doing a little bit of a rounded motion here. From here, coming back onto our hands, we're going to do this mobility exercise one more time. So keeping the arms straight and the elbow creases facing each other. From here, we're going to come down and back up, and we're going to do that 5 times. So down and up, that's 1, down and up, that's 2, down and up, that's 3, down and up, that's 4, down and up, that's 5. From here, what we're going to do is just come all the way down onto our bellies. Now I'm going to give you 2 options. We're going to do a little bit of a back bend here. So either you're going to come into Sphinx, so just bringing the elbows tight into the body, hands nicely distributed here, and then just holding this throughout this whole process. Otherwise, what we're going to do is go into Cobra. So bringing the hands outside the shoulders, and we're going to inhale coming up, and exhale coming back down. Inhale coming up, and exhale coming back down. One more. Inhale coming up, and exhale coming back down. From here, we're going to go into a barrel roll. So we're going to take our left hand out on the side here, and then slowly rolling over that shoulder. Now dropping the head, maybe keeping the leg stacked here, maybe bringing that leg behind you, and last variation is bringing that hand maybe behind the lower back. So just playing here, seeing what this feels like on your shoulder. You don't want too much weight on your shoulder, but this should feel like a nice stretch. So just breathing here, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. Coming back to center, either taking Sphinx or going into Cobras. We're going to show Cobras here, but feel free to take Sphinx instead. So from here, hands are coming outside the shoulders, inhaling, coming up, and exhaling, coming back down. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, coming back down. One more like this, inhale, and exhale, coming back down. From here, bringing the right hand out, and then just rolling over that shoulder. Dropping that head and either stacking the legs or bringing that leg right behind, knee pointed towards the sky. Last option is bringing the hand behind your lower back. Taking whichever variation you took on the first side, just breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming onto your belly, and we're gonna go into child's pose. So just bring your weight back into your hips, maybe having the hips nice and wide here. Bring that forehead down onto the mat. Let's hold it here for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. From here, meeting back in seated. You can do one more exercise for our neck. So coming again, any seated position is fine. From here, bring the hands onto the legs, onto the knees, and we're just going to look over to the left-hand side, looking back behind the shoulder. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming back to neutral, and then coming over to the other side, looking behind the other shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming back to neutral, and that's everything. So I hope your back is feeling a little less achy. Hopefully we got a little bit of release there. I hope your neck and your shoulders are feeling a lot more open, and I really hope you enjoyed that sequence. So if you enjoyed that and you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, hit that bell, and that'll let you know whenever we're adding new videos and adding new content. We also love hearing feedback, so definitely like and comment on the videos. We also have an Instagram and a website. Both are movewithjen.ca, so definitely check those out, and we hope to see you soon. Thanks for joining us. Namaste.